Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to do an album review for an album that I really like. It was like number 3 on my top 20 favorite albums of all time list I did last month. So this is SUICIDAL Tendencies' first album. So yeah, I really love this album, so let's get started. So there's the logo, and then a picture of the band kind of being hung or something on a giant net. And then you have pictures of homemade SUICIDAL Tendencies band shirts. And then there's all the track listing and more shirts on the back. Really bland CD case. Obviously, it's not Digipack since this is really old. It came out in like really early 80s, I think 83. Yeah, so just the plain one with a little black one right there. I really like the clear Digipack. Not Digipack. I hate Digipack cases, except for the prosthetic ones. Those are pretty nice. But the I don't like the jewel cases that have the little black or white liner here. I prefer the ones that are clear because then it's just more interesting to look at aesthetically. So when you open it up, then you have the disc with the logo and all the track listing again. Then you got a picture of the band. This is a really early lineup. Not my favorite lineup from them. My favorite would have to be the Lights Camera Revolution era lineup. It had what's his face? I forgot his name, but they had 2 guitar players. They had Rocky George and the other guy. This one actually didn't have Rocky George. This one has Grant Estes. Probably mispronounced his name because I'm an idiot, but yeah. Amory Smith on drums. They still had Mike Muir, and they had another guy on bass before they had Rob Trujillo, who later joined Metallica and also was in Ozzy Osbourne for a short period of time. So then inside you have all the lyrics. Actually, they're not in the order of the songs on the album. I think there's a few of them missing. But what's interesting is that it says, "I shot Reagan" when it has the lyrics to "I shot the devil." And actually that's because there's like rumors or something that like the band was confronted by the government or something when they were making that song. I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, that's the layout. Pretty simple. Anyways, so on this album you have a pretty nice amount of songs. You've got "Suicides and Alternatives," "I Shall Be Sorry," one of my favorites. "Two-Sided Politics," "I Shot the Devil," "Subliminal," "Won't Fall in Love Today," "Institutionalized," which is one of their probably their most well-known song. "Memories of Tomorrow," "Possessed," "I Saw Your Mommy," "Fascist Pig," "I Want More," and "Suicidal Failure." So, there are a lot of really memorable songs on here. Pretty much every single song on here is really good. Like, the first song, it opens up with this insane, like, maniacal laugh from Mike Muir. It sounds really crazy, and it's really badass. And, I don't know, it's really cool. And then they go into this really fast part, and then they switch the riffs and go to this really, really cool riff. And that's when it goes to "You'll Be Sorry," and lyrics get really interesting. "Two-Sided Politics" has never been my favorite, but it's a good punk song. It's not as straight up crossover thrash as the rest of the album is, but it still has like guitar fills and stuff, which is one of the things I like a lot about Suicidal. They have a lot of like really cool guitar fills and stuff. "I Shot the Devil" was a really good one. He at the beginning you hear him scream, "I shot Reagan," and it's really interesting. So yeah, "I Shot the Devil" is another one of my favorites on here. So is "Subliminal." I really like that one. It has a really nice guitar part. And the lyrics are really interesting. Obviously about subliminal messages in television. "Won't Fall in Love Today" is okay. That one's more of a straight up punk song. It's like, it's only, I think it's under a minute long, and yeah. "Institutionalized" is obviously a classic, and the music video for it is hilarious. Yeah, that's a really funny song. Lyrics are interesting. Yeah, obviously my favorite part on the whole album. "All I Wanted Was a Pepsi," like, it's just really funny. Okay, "Memories of Tomorrow" is alright. Actually no, that was good. "Possessed" is alright. I like it, but I don't like it as much as the other songs on the album. "I Saw Your Mommy," that's a really good one on here. Probably another one of the more well-known songs on here. Has really good violent humor, and the lyrics are really interesting and disturbing to people. Yeah, that's a really great song. The lyrics are really, really funny. Like there's one part where he said like it's about him finding a person's mom's dead body basically. So like there's one part where he says like, "Oh, I'll always remember her lying dead on the floor. I hope she dies 20 times more." Like it's funny in a jacked up way. "Fascist Pig" is okay. "I Want More," that one's really good. It has a really interesting kind of tone to it, because it's like, it kind of has that emotional tone that Suicidal Tendencies started to get with later albums that they, in like the late 80s, early 90s. Kind of like on, what's it called, "How I Laugh Tomorrow." It has a kind of a tone, an emotional tone like that album. So it's kind of a foreshadowing of what was to come in their career. And then Suicidal Failure is also really, really good. It has a really nice thrashy part at the end. But it opens up with like a slow part, a really interesting, kind of grim sounding riff. It's really cool. Yeah, the guitar work on this album is really good, as well as Mike Muir's vocal performance. This is before he actually started singing. Like, his singing voice is okay, but I really like his ranting and screaming on is really good, and that's where you find it most on here. On their second album, he tried sounding like Lemmy, kind of, on, what's it called? Shit. I have it, I forgot what it's called. Oh, Join the Army. That one was okay, and then he started actually really legitimately singing on the other albums, and he has a good singing voice, just not my favorite. I actually heard their most recent album that came out, like, about a month ago. What was it called again? Forgot. Shit. I think it was, like, oh, I can't remember what the name of the album was. It was okay, I just don't like how they've just kind of not done much with their sound. I don't know. I just noticed something on the back album cover. You have a picture of a skull with what looks like a devil lock. Right there. That's kind of funny. I don't know. So yeah, I would give this album a perfect 10 out of 10. It's one of my favorites. I really love it. Great album. Really good. So yeah, really one of my favorite albums of all time. I have an interesting story with this album. It wasn't this album that I first heard from Suicidal Tendencies. It was the remake, Still Psycho After All These Years. And, well, an old friend lent that to me one time, back in, 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, in, the 7th grade. And, I liked it a lot. It was funny. I was barely getting into punk and metal, so I was listening to bands I was getting into the Misfits, I worshipped AFI, I was starting to get into Black Flag, who else? The Ramones, obviously. I really liked, for metal, the only band that I was listening to was Metallica, since I had just started getting into metal. You know, I first heard this album, I like how it combined those two elements of the two musical genres I was getting into. So it wasn't this album, it was a remake. And then, later, I never, got into that band at that time until, months later, around the end of 7th grade, or, that summer. I just, fully indulged in Suicidal Tendencies. And I bought the box set that has, 5 of their albums, and, that was really cool. I really liked Still Psycho After All These Years for a really long time. But then I gave this one a chance, and I figured, oh, a lot of people say Still Psycho sucks compared to this album. And honestly, I don't think Still Psycho is worse than this album, because it's really good, but it's not as good. This one, I feel like there's more raw anger on this album, which I like a lot better rather than just playing the songs and making it sound more like a party crossover thrash album. That one sounds more like a party album. This is more like an angry ranting album. So that's why I like this one better. I know, way to be cliche, a lot of people like this one better, but I don't know, it's just my honest opinion. So yeah, this is definitely my favorite album from them, though I do really like, what's it called? I like Rise Counter Revolution, that was a good one. How I Left Tomorrow was also really good. Yeah, so, yep, this is a 10 out of 10, perfect album. Really like that one. My favorite crossover thrash album, definitely. So, yep, that's it for this video. I will be doing a guitar cover later today if I have time. I'm probably going to do Black Flag's Swinging Man. I got a recommendation for that song, or maybe another Black Flag song, like a Ron Reyes era one, or Keith Morris one. So anyways, yep, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I'll see you guys next time.